Did you know that 99% of people can't sit through these terrifying tales without feeling a chill down their spine? Welcome to the world of the Spooky Seven, the most haunted places on Earth. As the clock strikes midnight, shadows take on a life of their own set against the backdrop of a slumbering world. Hidden within these realms, history refuses to fade away. Picture towering fortresses from ancient times, abandoned prisons and ruined homes, hiding spine-chilling tales of the unseen. Each of these places harbors its unique, eerie stories, echoing whispers from a time long past. A journey into the unexplored awaits you, filled with strange encounters and disturbing discoveries. Are you ready to step over the boundary where the world of the living becomes entwined with those who have passed on? As we progress on our journey, at number 7, we step into the enigmatic Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. This captivating and mysterious forest has long been the of countless tales and legends. Often referred to as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania, it is renowned for its reputation for the unexplained and supernatural. This haunting woodland, shrouded in a mysterious aura, is not for the faint-hearted. Its peaceful exterior belies the eerie tales that hide within its shadowy depths. The forest has an uncanny ability to foster unease and fear in its visitors. Many have expressed their disconcerting experiences, a chilling sense of anxiety, and a disturbing feeling of someone or something constantly observing them. It's not just these inexplicable feelings. Some even report sightings of ghostly figures and unidentified flying objects, adding to the unnerving mystique of the forest. One of the forest's most well-known is the Round Meadow, an area defined by an uncanny circle of trees void of any growth. This barren patch of earth has long been associated with unexplained phenomena, from abrupt shifts in temperature to inexplicable malfunctions of electronic devices. It's a phenomenon that baffles scientists and thrill seekers alike. Local folklore suggests that this spot acts as a portal to another dimension, a passage connecting our plane of existence to a spectral world. The Hoia Baciu Forest is not just an ordinary woodland, it's a living testament to the unexplained, a collection of unsolved mysteries. Each rustling leaf and creaking branch seems to narrate a myriad of ghostly tales, echoing through the silent forest, sending chills down the spines of those who dare to listen. The forest is intriguing, compelling, and terrifying, all at the same time. It challenges our comprehension of pushing the boundaries of what we understand about the natural world. This is a place that defies explanation, challenging our perception of the natural world. Are you ready to explore its enigmatic trails? Taking the 6th spot, we dare to traverse the ominous annals of Eastern State Penitentiary, USA. This foreboding fortress lies in the belly of Philadelphia, once recognized as the most dreaded and expensive prison globally. Its groundbreaking radial layout became a blueprint for countless other institutions. However, it was not the architecture that etched its name in the chilling chapters of infamy. Instead, it was the infamous inmates that were housed here and the blood-curdling happenings within its confines. The prison was home to some of America's most notorious culprits, including the infamous Al Capone and the cunning bank raider, Willie Sutton. Yet more terrifying than its infamous inmates are the tales of spectral happenings. Visitors and employees alike have recounted spine-chilling encounters, from hearing sobbing, laughter, and hushed whispers, to seeing shadowy apparitions flit through the corridors. Many speculate that these incidents are the unsettled phantoms of former inmates, perhaps still shackled by their sentences, ensnared within the stone-cold walls of Eastern State. Or they could be attempting to convey their tales, reaching out from the spectral realm. These horrifying have made Eastern State Penitentiary a beacon for ghost hunters and paranormal investigators. It's a place where the past intertwines with the uncanny, where every groan and murmur could be a message from the netherworld. A place where echoes of the past don't just haunt but terrify the present. Venturing next into the chilling realms of the supernatural is our 5th contender, the ancient Ram Inn, located in the shadowy heart of England. The inn, obscured amidst the seemingly innocent landscapes of the Cotswolds village of Watton-under-Edge, wields a history dating back to the 12th century. But beware, for its quaint facade belies the sinister secrets it harbors within. This is not your quintessential English bed and breakfast. The inn's past is shrouded in spectral lore, as it has been a haunting ground for a multitude of spectral entities. The inn stands ominously on what was once a pagan burial ground, and throughout the centuries, its guests have been left petrified by encounters with the unseen. The most feared among these spectral tenants is the witch dwelling in room 2, a woman condemned to the flames in the 1500s, who continues to echo her tormented existence. Visitors have conveyed tales of inexplicable phenomena, eerie noises, sudden cold spots, and unnerving sightings of full-bodied apparitions. The bishop's room, reputed to be the epicenter of the spectral unrest, has often been abandoned by terrified guests in the dead of the night. Yet these spectral encounters, not limited to the guests alone. John Humphreys, a former owner, confessed to being dragged from his bed by unseen hands on his first night, spending the subsequent decades chronicling the inn's paranormal activity. The ancient Ram Inn, an establishment as ancient as the spirits lurking within, continues to captivate and horrify with its endless recollections of spectral disturbances. A relic of an inn that offers more than just respite for the weary traveler. Our journey into the abyss brings us to number 4, the forsaken Poveglia Island, Italy. This minute blot in the Venetian lagoon, Poveglia, is shrouded in a history darker than the deepest abyss. Its terrifying narrative begins in the bowels of the 14th century when it morphed into a seething cauldron of death as a quarantine site for sufferers of the bubonic plague. Countless souls met their gruesome end here, their bodies incinerated and dumped into mass graves. Yet, the island's symphony of horror was far from over. In the early 20th century, it was horrifically transformed into a mental institution. The inmates were subjected to blood-curdling experiments, and legend has it that a psychotic doctor performed monstrous atrocities on them, culminating in him hurling himself from the asylum's bell tower, driven to insanity by the tormented spirits of his victims. Today, the island stands deserted, yet many swear it is teeming with spectral inhabitants. Adventurers and paranormal enthusiasts recount hearing the pitiful wails of plague victims, the manic shrieks of the asylum's inmates, and the chilling chime of the bell tower, despite the bell having been removed ages ago. It seems the souls trapped here were eternally bound to this place, their anguish resonating through the hollow edifices and abandoned squares. Poveglia Island is a petrifying monument to human torment, a location where the atmosphere is thick with the imprint of past horrors, and the boundary between the living and the dead appears ominously indistinct. A deathly isle where even the bravest fear to tread. Securing the 3rd spot, we journey into the dread-filled ruins of Bhangarh Fort, India. Cloaked in impenetrable darkness and bone-chilling terror, it is more than just a destination, it's a portal into the abyss of eternal horror. The fortress is ensnared in a tale, as chilling as the cold touch of death. Legend tells of an insidious sorcerer, consumed by an unrequited love for a stunning princess, who sought to ensnare her with his dark magic. When his malevolent scheme was thwarted, he unleashed a curse in his last breath that swallowed the fort and all of its inhabitants into a realm of eternal torment. From that macabre moment, the once bustling fort was sucked into a vortex of despair, trapping the spirits of its occupants in endless torment. Those who dare to step foot in the forsaken fort are greeted by an unnatural silence, punctured only by the ghostly whispers of the damned. Some even report hearing spectral murmurs, unearthly laughter, and the spectral sound of anklets believed to belong to the tormented princess herself. As twilight engulfs the fort, its haunting intensifies, transforming the ruins into a terrifying spectacle. It's whispered that any soul audacious enough to remain past sunset is swallowed by the fortress, vanishing into oblivion. This terrifying phenomenon has compelled the government to outlaw entry into the from sundown to sunrise. Tales of horrifying encounters, blood-curdling incidents, and phantom apparitions persistently plague the Bhangarh fort. It stands as a chilling testament to a realm where life and death intertwine in an unholy dance. An isolated fortress where the forgotten are doomed to an eternity of torment. As we descend into the 2nd spot, we delve into the abyss of Aokigahara Forest, Japan. This eerie realm intertwines magnificence and horror, a seemingly endless canopy of trees that conceal a dreadful secret. Plunged into the heart of Japan, The notorious suicide forest emanates a sinister aura that can be felt across the globe. Nestled at the foot of Mount Fuji, the vibrant greenery forms a jarring juxtaposition to the chilling tales that reverberate through the haunted undergrowth. The forest's haunting past reaches back through the ages, its roots steeped in the ominous tales of Japanese folklore. It has been whispered that during periods of scarcity, families would forsake their elderly in the forest, in a ritual known as ubasut. The spirits of those forsaken, tortured by their unimaginable fate, are believed to walk the forest's eerie path even today. In recent times, the forest has morphed into a field of despair for many. The spectral silence and the dense engulfing foliage of Aokigahara has lured countless lost souls to their final sojourn. As a result, the forest is believed to teem with yurei, the spirits of the departed ensnared in a chilling limbo between existence and oblivion. Visitors have narrated tales of an overwhelming sense of dread, a haunting silence interrupted only by the ghostly howls of the wind. Some recall terrifying encounters with spectral entities, others speak of an overwhelming melancholy that the atmosphere. Despite its grim reputation, Aokigahara exudes an enthralling allure, a testament to the relentless might of nature. Yet it stands as a monument to human despair, a forest where the echoes of its sorrowful past hang heavy in the air. A forest where dread permeates every breath. Capping our countdown at number 1, we venture into the foreboding Tower of London, England. Nestled ominously on the northern edge of the River Thames, this daunting castle harbors a history as cold and unforgiving as the relentless London frost. An unsettling narrative of over 9 centuries dwells within these walls, peppered with bloodshed and royal scandal. Envision yourself meandering through the time-worn stone hallways, the air heavy with the remembrance of countless horrific incidents. The tower has transformed from a royal palace to a jailhouse, a depository of treasures, and even a zoo. Yet, it's the tales of eerie specters that have etched the tower's chilling reputability in our rundown. Among its spectral inhabitants lurks Anne Boleyn, the doomed second spouse of Henry VIII. Beheaded in 1536 for betraying the king, she is frequently spotted roving close to St. Peter ad Vincula's chapel, wherein her body lies anonymously. Then there's the spine-chilling narrative of the princes confined within the tower. 2 juvenile monarchs, vanished without trace, their destiny a mystery. The apparitions of these princes, often seen in their nightwear, clutching each other with dread, amplify the tower's haunting reputation. And we simply cannot ignore the numerous tourists recounting uncanny phenomena, glacial drafts, abrupt plunges in temperature, and the pervasive sense of being surveilled. A tower laden with centuries of concealed truths where the past obstinately lingers. And thus, we draw to a close on our spine-tingling exploration of the world's most haunted locations. We've dared to tread the ghostly halls of the Eastern State Penitentiary, felt the bone-chilling presence at the ancient Ram Inn, ventured bravely into the phantasmic gloom of Hoia Baciu Forest, and stared into the abyss of despair at Aokigahara Forest, just to highlight a few. Each location, rich with its own terrifying tales from the spectral realm, serving as a stark reminder of the persistent mysteries that lurk in our world. If this blood-curdling journey stirred your curiosity for the paranormal, subscribe for more thrilling videos. Until we meet again, the world is teeming with unseen companions.